Hi, I'm Rita. Welcome back to my booktube channel, Life Worth Reading. Today is the start of a new reading vlog, which we love. We love the start of a new reading vlog. It is full of promise, it is full of ideas, motivation, and then I kind of lose it halfway through, but it's not going to happen with this one. Today is Wednesday. Today is the 25th of January, if I'm not mistaken, and there's nothing really special going on this week. It's just a normal week of school for me. I just started uni again this week, and it's been a lot. I don't love my schedule, I'm going to be really honest. I really hate it, and the only good thing about it is that on Fridays I don't have school, so that's really exciting. We love a free day. But yeah, honestly, there's nothing much going on this week. I just wanted to put more vlogs out this year because I love watching reading vlogs, and I think I do like making them, but I'm just trying to be more consistent with that. And from the clips that you'll have seen already, yesterday I did go to the library. I had been meaning to go since before I went to Madrid. By the time you watch this, that vlog will already be up, but in that vlog I say that I wanted to go, but I didn't get to. So it had been like 2 weeks since I've been to the library, and I still needed to give back the Echo Chamber and Nevermore, which I did yesterday, as you've seen. And I also picked up some holds that I had. So the first that I want to tell you about is Paper Girls. This is a graphic novel that has been talked about a lot. I've heard a lot about this graphic novel. I don't quite know what it is about. I know it's kind of like science fiction fantasy, and I know it's about the girls, but I don't really know a lot about it. I know that it's from the author of Saga, which I also haven't read yet, but I know that it's about sci-fi, and I'm excited. I've never read this graphic novel before. I had a little phase of graphic novels when I started reading, but they're not my favorite type of story to read. But you know, I do want to try them, and if they're in my library, then that's fine by me. The illustrations are quite beautiful. They're quite like pastel pinks and purples, which I do love. So this is one of the holds that I had picked up from there. And then another hold that I had made was The Paper Palace by Miranda Cowley Heller. This is a book that came out last year, I think, and it was nominated for some kind of prize. I don't remember quite what it was. I don't think it was a Booker Prize, it was something else. But it just sounds very interesting to me. Like when I've seen this book, it sounds very intriguing. I don't know if I'm going to like it, but that's the beauty of picking books up, you know. You just don't know if you're gonna like them or not. I know that it has like a lot of summer vibes. I think it's about a woman returning to a cabin where she grew up. I think it might be some sort of like alternate reality where something has changed. I think it's about love, it's about relationships. I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but I'm gonna give it a try. It is on the longer side. It is 400 pages, but I'm excited to get to it, and we'll see what happens with this one. And then I also did pick up a book that I was very excited to read for a long time, and I've been seeing it at my library a lot, but it was just like never the right timing, and I finally decided to pick it up, and that is Big Little Lies by Liane Moriarty. I think that everyone knows what this book is about. It's like mom drama, like suburban mom drama. I think that there's a murder that happens. It's a TV show as well, I think, and just everyone says that this is a 5-star thriller. I do love suburban mom thrillers and dramas, so I'm also very excited about this one, and I finally picked it up. I have these books for a month, so I'm not sure that I'm going to be reading any of them like right now or for this vlog. I just wanted to show you the new books that I did get. But what I am reading for sure, and if you've seen my last vlog you'll know, is Hollowpox, The Hunt for Margaret Crow by Jessica Townsend. This is book 3 in the Nevermore series, and the last one that is out. And listen, when I picked up Nevermore last week, 2 weeks ago, I did not know that it would change my life, okay? Even in that vlog, I'm like, I'm liking it, but it's like, I don't know, it's not life-changing. It is life-changing, okay? My life has been changed. I am in love with this series. I picked up the book like right one after another, and they're quite big. Like the first one is large print, but the second one is like almost 600 pages, like normal, I think, like normal print. And this one as well is over 500 pages. So they're big books, but I'm like flashing through them, okay? Like I'm so in love with the series. I've only read chapter 1 on my Kindle. I'm gonna bring my Kindle to university with me, And it's just, oh my god, I want to keep going in the series. The next one comes out in October, I think. I'm praying that it won't get pushed back. And I'm just so excited. I love Morgan Crow. I love this series, and it's just everything to me right now, which I didn't expect. But we love a good, wholesome content, and we love being excited about reading, okay? It's so fun when you find a book that makes you excited about reading, and I'm just so happy about the Nevermore series that I just want to keep going. And I think that that's it for my intro clip. I have nothing else to say. I have to go to uni now as well, so stick around for the rest of the vlog. I don't know what I'll be doing, but we'll figure it out as we go. Hello, I haven't seen you in a couple of days because my mental health took like a big old dip, you know? But I thought that I would restart this vlog with a brand new energy, and today's a Saturday and I'm just about to go on a walk with my mom. We're gonna go by the ocean, we're gonna watch the waves, we're gonna walk a little bit, take care of ourselves on this beautiful Saturday. And I am ready to fix my life, you know? So let's do it, let's go on that walk, and I know that I'll feel much better afterwards. Okay, so I've been dreading making this update because I'm honestly just embarrassed. I was just like starting to edit this vlog and I was just seeing my first clip where I was like, this vlog is so full of promise. I'm not going to be unmotivated halfway through and stop it. And girl, like that's exactly what happened to me. This is just the way, like the way the vlog goes for me. I start like really excited. I start with a lot of ideas, so much, I'm gonna get so much done, and then like something happens in my personal life, or I have like a couple of bad days and I just stop reading, I stop filming, and it's just like it's a mess. But I am here now to save this vlog, okay? I am here now to save this vlog. It is on Monday, so it's been almost a week since that intro clip, and I haven't been reading, quite honestly. I just haven't. I had like a tough couple of days, and then I really wanted to enjoy my weekend, and for some reason me enjoying my weekend meant that I didn't read. But I'm trying to get into a new night routine because my schedule at uni is not very good, but I'm trying to wake up earlier. I'm trying to do and be better, and therefore now it is 11:30, which is already a bit later than what I wanted to, and I'm about to get into bed and I'm going to read Hollowpox, The Hunt for Morgan Crow, because I'm still on chapter 1 and I do want to finish it, not before the month ends because the month ends tomorrow, but I do want to make some progress in it. It makes me very excited. It's a book that gets me very excited, so I do want to read it, and I'm just going to get into the habit of reading before I go to bed again. Like I go through phases, sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't, and I'm just really trying to get into a new routine because this first week of uni was rough. Like I was not in the headspace to go back to school. My sleep schedule is not very good. My waking up time did not match the classes that I was taking, if you know what I mean. So I'm just really trying to get into a routine. I'm trying to sleep better. I have a lot of problems sleeping. I never talk about it, but I struggle a lot with sleeping. Like I've never slept well. But you know, I'm trying my best, okay? I'm really trying my best. And I'm going to save this vlog and I'm going to read. And this is going to be an entertaining vlog, okay? It is, I promise. So let's get into bed and let's read a little bit of Hollowpox. Hello, let's talk about what I've been reading, shall we? Yesterday, I actually finished Bliss Montage by Ling Ma. This is a book that I had been listening to since, I don't know, like 2 weeks ago maybe. I'm not, I go through phases with audiobooks. Sometimes I really love listening to them and sometimes I don't. And this was kind of like a weird audiobook phase, but yesterday I went on a little walk on my lunch break, which felt really nice. And I finished Bliss Montage and I actually really enjoyed it. I was enjoying it throughout, but with a short story collection, you always have the tendency to like some of the stories and dislike some of them or feel very meh about most of them. But I thought this was a very strong short story collection. I feel like from beginning to end, there were strong points for each of the stories, whether you really love them or not so much. I found myself really enjoying most of the stories, and I just thought that overall it was a very strong collection. I didn't feel like it had a lot of high or low points. I feel like it was consistent throughout, and so I ended up giving it a 4-star. I really liked this one. The themes of domestic abuse, motherhood, especially cultural identity, I thought it was just incredible the way that Ling Ma constructed this mundane yet somehow really bizarre stories. They have a lot of fantasy elements to them. I've seen some people describe this as like A24 movies, and I guess I would agree a little bit with that. I thought that they were very bizarre yet very grounded at the same time, which made for a very interesting reading experience because it's not something that you read and you're just thinking, oh, this would never happen. You read this and you're like, maybe in an alternate universe this is happening. Not all of the stories had those types of elements, but my favorite stories were one called G. I really love that one. Then we have one called The Burial Rites, I think that's the name of it. And then we have one called Peking Duck. And Tomorrow, the last story, was also really good. And the first story, Los Angeles, was also really good. They were all very good, okay? This was a very strong short story collection. I'm definitely really excited to get to Severance by Ling Ma, which is her most popular novel. But this was actually really great, and the audiobook was incredible as well. And besides that, I also started Really Good Actually by Monica Hazy. I am 25% into it, and it's about our main character, Margaret or Maggie. And after dating and getting married to a man, they started dating when she was like 19, I think, and at 29 they divorced after less than 2 years of marriage. And she's just trying to reconstruct her life. Monica Hazy, from what I've gathered, is one of the writers for Schitt's Creek, which I know a lot of people love. I haven't watched yet. And it is a very funny book so far. I am really enjoying it. It's a lot of self-pity. She's like, you know, she's going through it a little bit, okay? She's divorced at 29. She's like, I'm never going to find love again. I am unlovable. And it is, so far, it's really great. I have seen the reviews for it, and it has a lower rating because a lot of people say that it just doesn't change, which means that it's like all of the book is the same, which I'm a little bit scared of, because if at 20% I'm having fun with it, I feel like it could get a little bit tiring soon. But so far I am really liking it. I need to edit this vlog to see what I have, because I honestly have no idea what is going on in this vlog. It is very chaotic, but I do think I want to finish Really Good Actually and give you a final update, but we'll see. Right now I need to go into uni, which sucks, but we have to. And I think I'll be listening to Really Good Actually in the car, and we'll try to make some progress with it. I'm honestly not looking that cute today, but I do want to update you because I have been listening to Really Good Actually by Monica Hazy, and I'm currently 75% into it. And I'm done for school for the day. Today's Thursday and I don't have classes tomorrow, so I'm done for the whole weekend. And I think that I do want to finish off this vlog today, but I want to finish Really Good Actually first. I'm about to go on my daily walk. I'm going to go watch the ocean like I did the other day, and I'm going to be listening to it because I only have 1 hour of the audiobook left, and I do really want to finish it. It was on my February TBR. It is on my February TBR, and I think that would be like a good ending point to the vlog. So I finished Bliss Montage, and I'm currently almost finished with Really Good Actually, and I've been making some progress with Hollowpox. The book is really long, so I'm only like 12% into it or something like that, but I do want to make more progress on it today. And my other plan is also to film my February reading journal setup to post tomorrow. So there's a lot going on, but my priority right now is to go on my little walk, my little hot girl mental health walk, and finish really good actually. And I do want to say that I am enjoying it so far. If you're looking for a book with plot and character development, you will not find it here. It's more of like just listening to like a really neurotic person for the whole book, but I'm kind of vibing with it. The writing is really funny, and I'm having a good time with it. I know a lot of people didn't, but I am. It reminds me a little bit of Queenie by Ken Carter Williams, in which we have like a main character that's going through a breakup and going through it and making all these types of bad decisions, and it's something that I personally enjoy reading, like a contemporary like this, but I understand why people wouldn't. But I did love Queenie a lot more than I am liking this one. This one I'm just liking because it is funny, it is a good time, it is a good listening experience. It's narrated by Julia Whalen, but I did love Queenie significantly more. Hi, so I am back from my little walk, and I had such a great time. It is a beautiful day. I went to watch the ocean a little bit, and it felt really good. I walked like 4 kilometers or something. It just felt really nice, and now I'm back home, and I did finish really good actually by Monica Hazy. I finished it on my walk, and honestly the reviews have been very low for this book, which I understand if you don't know what you're going in for, but I knew what I was getting into, and I liked it. I enjoyed the audiobook. I feel like it is, I feel like it wouldn't hold up as nicely reading wise. Like if I had to read this physically for 300 or so pages, it wouldn't be as fun. Okay, but the audiobook is really good. I personally thought it was really funny. Not like laugh out loud moments, but I thought it was very real. It's like millennial humor, but not in a super exaggerated way, in a way that felt okay and realistic, like the approach to therapy, the approach to social media, the toxicity of it, honestly. And I didn't completely dislike our main character Maggie. I think that she's not always likable, but you know, when you're going through a tough time, you're usually not very likable. And I don't know, I feel like it would be wrong for me to tell people like, oh, you'll really enjoy this book when the reviews have been so bad, most of them. But I did have a good time. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I thought it was fun. I thought it was funny. It does not have plot. Like, she's just trying to figure her life out, and there are some absolute cringe moments where you're just like, you did not just make that decision, and you're like, oh my god, this is tough to listen to. But I don't know, I like the hopeful tone at the end, and I liked that her friends didn't coddle her as much. Like when she messed up or when she wasn't a good friend, they told her and they distanced themselves a little bit in order for her to gain some clarity. And I thought that, I don't know, personally I just liked it. But tread lightly, because apparently a lot of people don't. And yeah, I guess that I'm just going to do my reading journal now, and I think that that's it. I'm going to do an outro clip later. I'll see if I still do something interesting today, if I still read something else, but I just did want to tell you that at least I finished 2 audiobooks. First book of my February TBR is down, it's completed, and now I just need to get to every single other one. Hi, I am here to officially end and wrap up this vlog, and just to talk through a little bit about what happened. I kind of had a rough week, I'm not gonna lie, and I feel like that really translated into the quality of the vlog and my updates, and I didn't read as much as I wanted to, and I just feel like this vlog is not the best, but honestly, I already put so much thought into it, and I've already filmed so many updates, so much b-roll, that I don't feel like I can throw this vlog away. But I do want to apologize for maybe my energy not being the best, and just a lack of updates throughout, and the amount of time that I had to come in and save the vlog. Anyway, I do want to wrap up this vlog and say that, like you saw, I've managed to finish 2 books, which was, you know, great by me. I finished Bliss Montage by Ling Ma, which was a 4-star read that I really enjoyed. And then Really Good Actually by Monica Hazy, which was a 4-star rounded up. It was more like a 3.5 read that I also really enjoyed. And I am now 15% into Hollowbox. I will be continuing it on. I have been reading a few chapters at night, but it's a really long book. It is. So I'm making my progress in it. I'm really enjoying it, but you know, those kinds of big books take time. So I'm just taking my time with it. I'm just enjoying myself, and now I have to move into my February TBR. If you've managed to watch this until the end, thank you so much for doing so. I really appreciate it. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more bookish content, and I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a nice day, and always remember that life is worth reading.